that squad. They're going against Adrian. They taught him a lesson last week, but he seemed like he back for more. And this time, he got his homeboy Shaw. And already, you know, CM Saint gonna be into some kind of action. We got Isabella Kobayashi. So much. Let's jump into the show. It is Saturday Night Defiant. Let's get into some DWL action, baby. Let's go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Saturday night, and this is DWL Defiant Wrestling League, and this is DWL Saturday Night Defiant. We here at the Defiant Arena tonight, and we got one heck of a show for you. My name is Comedian Chef 24/7, and I'm your host tonight. And it seems like the Defiant Arena is in New Orleans, my home state over there. You know, we represent, and we got an amazing show for you tonight. Shout out to CM Saint. Well, to see you in the comment box. Tonight you gonna have some action going on, and we about to kickstart the show with the power that we bringing in. We are 6 weeks away. We are 6 weeks away from DWL next pay-per-view, and that is DWL Payday. And we got a lot going on leading up to Payday. We got some #1 contenders, but things are starting to shake up in the DWL world, and it seemed like tonight it might just caboose. Starting with this match right here. Last week, Blind Bias being extremely creepy to my girl Patty Banks, which is my boy Faded Fox's girlfriend. And it seemed like it rubbed Faded Fox the wrong way, but he gained an ally at the same time in Adrian Blackwolf. Adrian and Blackwolf and Faded Fox delivered a certain type of punishment that a normal man wouldn't come back the next week for, but he's here tonight, and he's brought some backup of his own. The former DWL champion, Angelo Shaw, and we know the history between Shaw and Fox as they clash tonight. And as you see, we got my boy CM Saint in the comment box. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be in action later on tonight as he takes on Frank Butcher. I think his match is quite possibly next. But anyway, just to let y'all know, y'all asking, what is Defiant Wrestling League? Let me break it down to y'all. DWL is a simulated wrestling show powered by the WWE 2K engine. It features creative wrestlers made by our fans and our team, featuring also some creative storylines to keep you entertained and at the edge of your seat. Hey, I'm the guy that's supposed to carry you over through this journey. I hope my voice is as entertaining as everybody else. We got the high-ups, which is part of my team. We got Vic Stay Winning, which is the assistant to the CEO of Defiant Wrestling League, my boy Ken. He might just be making an appearance tonight. I see him getting himself ready. And now we about to get into some Defiant action. I'm ready. You ready? Let's take it to the arena. Can Guan Boss and Angelo Shaw get a little payback, or is Guan Boss in for another lesson from Faded Fox and Adrian Blackwolf? Let's go to the Defiant arena, baby. And here comes the former DWL champion, Angelo Shaw. Angelo Shaw has been around for a little bit since losing the belt, but since he seemed like he's lost the belt, he has not lost his edge. He considers himself a jerk by nature. He lives by that stature, and that's the way he wrestles dirty. He doesn't care about your feelings or anything else. All he want to do is ridicule you, and what a better way tonight to get a little bit of ridicule in his system. Somebody he has some deep beef with, and that's my boy Faded Fox. Faded Fox and my boy Angelo Shaw go back since the Golden Circle, which was only a plan to get my boy Death Squad in the DWL Championship position. And now tonight, they're going at it for old time's sake. But here comes his tag team partner, a man who seemed to be a little bit weird and a little bit creepy lately. Last week, Juan Baez literally stared a hole for about a good 30 to 40 seconds at Faded Fox's girlfriend, Batty Banks, literally stalked her, stared at her, stunned at her beauty, and it seemed that it rubbed Faded Fox the wrong way. But not only that, it gained Faded Fox a true ally in that mixed man tag team match. It gained him the former champion Adrian Blackwolf on his side, and it seemed that both of them offered their personal hand of justice to Juan Baez, but Juan Baez seemed to be determined, as always, and ready to teach them a lesson from the lesson they try to teach him. You see him in a good mood, getting ready to dance, party it up, shaking it up for the fans. It seems that he has been a jerk for quite some time, and it seems like Angelo Shaw is the perfect tag team partner to have at his side. Let's get ready to go to this here match, and let's see where the action goes from there. Oh, I got too jumpy. I thought the opponents was already up in there. I'm hyping them up already. And here comes the former DWL heavyweight champion, world champion, our boy Adrian Blackwolf. And Adrian Blackwolf has been on some kind of a mission. And we got a message from CM Saint. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But to cover Adrian Blackwolf real quick, Adrian Blackwolf has been on a soul-searching mission to make things right for himself, trying to find that itch to go back for the heavyweight title. But he feels like since he lost the title, he lost the opportunity to be even greater.
In fact, we haven't even gotten started yet, and I can assure you that this will be.
And Adrian Blackwolf wants the opportunity to get back to where he was, to stand tall again, and it seemed like he found the ally, somebody he could build and hone his skills around for the next chapter. That is Adrian Blackwolf, and it seems like he found that in Faded Fox. And Faded Fox is not a humble man. Faded Fox is not a man who's going to sit there and tell you thank you. He's not going to shake your hand. As a matter of fact, he doesn't want to partner with anybody. But for Faded Fox to swallow his pride tonight, be respectful and show respect to my boy Adrian Blackwolf is simply incredible of a man who some people thought would never change. And speaking of the man who we thought would never change, here he is. It is Faded Fox in the house. Faded Fox is ready for some action tonight. Faded Fox is ready to show somebody what it's all about. He's ready to put the fox cutter on somebody tonight, and he's ready for them to fall and pray. Faded Fox is a man, a very simple man. He's a man who itches for a fight. He's a man who wants adventure. He's a man who wants to be the best that he can be in DWL. And he's a man that's normally all about the championship belt. But tonight is not about the belt. It's about beating in the respect to disrespectful individuals who try to stalk his girl. And as before this match begins, we got my boy CM Saint sending a message out there to anybody who's trying to take him out tonight. They're dead meat. We gonna get into CM Saint later on tonight. We know he gonna be in action, and I believe his match is, let me go back to it. Oh yeah, CM Saint, your match is next. He's gonna be taking on Frank Butcher, and we gonna see how the South American Championship hold up to this competition that wants him, the slippery man himself, Mr. CM Saint. But look at Angelo Shaw starting off the match with some viciousness, trying to take down Adrian Blackwolf straight out the gate. And it looked like Adrian Blackwolf and Angelo Shaw, it looked like Angelo Shaw is loving this. Angelo Shaw, the man who took the belt off of Adrian Blackwolf, the man who started Adrian Blackwolf on this road to not even being a champion anymore. And Angelo Shaw, new to DWL, but has been impressive in the ring. I will tell you that.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
And there goes Adrian Blackwolf trying to catch back. And we got so much going on later on tonight, folks. It's gonna get even better. We're gonna have something going on. My boy Death Squad, he's playing games with the homie Tank Brown. Seems like the DWL World Champion, the DWL World Champion Death Squad is loving having some free reign right now, being a champion in 2 different organizations right now. He's getting a lot of leverage here, and it seems like Tank Brown doesn't get his hands quite on Death Squad tonight, but the DWL World Champion is going to be in the corner of his hand-picked opponent for my boy, the #1 contender, Tank Brown. And Angelo Shaw setting up once again, tagging in Guan Boss, and Guan Boss humiliating himself last week by stalking Batty Banks, Faded Fox's girlfriend, and Adrian Blackwolf delivered that swift kick along with Faded Fox last week, pretty much taking him out of the match after that. But Guan Boss seems to be determined, and Guan Boss wants to get a win, or at least get some payback, or at least get in the mind of the one they call Faded Fox. And look at that boy, Adrian Blackwolf, straight out the gate with the Black Wolf Strike. That's what he calling it now, the Black Wolf Strike. I like that. And here we go. That Assassin's Kick. We about to see it. Adrian Blackwolf, the champion, man, the former champion of DWL, man, graduated from the Assassin Wrestling Academy in Tibet, and he's trying to get a quick pin off of Guan Boss. 1, 2, and Angelo Shaw saving his skin. It could have been another loss for Guan Boss tonight. Adrian Blackwolf once again with that Assassin's Kick-like mentality. You gotta love the assassin-like moveset of Adrian Blackwolf. And Adrian Blackwolf tonight, I forgot we're in New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of Adrian Blackwolf. He's in his hometown tonight, so I know the assassin is about to do his thing. Guan Boss, you gotta be able to be smarter to take down Adrian Blackwolf and to take down Faded Fox. He got the weight of his shoulders on it right now. I don't know why he even picked this fight with Faded Fox and Adrian Blackwolf in the first place. And Faded Fox is begging to be tagged in. And there go Adrian Blackwolf with that Black Wolf Strike once again. And look at him finally tagging in Faded Fox so Faded Fox can get the scraps of what is my boy Guan Boss and Faded Fox. Wasting no time headbutts to Guan Boss right now, the disrespect he's been to his girlfriend, stalking his girlfriend, and Faded Fox doesn't like nobody even looking at his girlfriend. She's only meant to be at his side and his side alone, not the attention of no one else. And it seemed like Faded Fox is giving it to my boy Guan Boss, reminded him his girlfriend is off limits.
For him there, and he'll likely pay for it here.
And I think about it, the high-ups is going to give Faded Fox the night off, but when Guan Boss requested another match against Faded Fox said the heck with it. He's going to go to work tonight, put on his wrestling gear. His girlfriend got ready, and he wanted to go to town with beating Guan Boss. And right now, look like Guan Boss might just get a little retribution right now, a little payback for what Faded Fox and Adrian Blackwolf did to him this previous week. CM Saint getting ready. His match is up next. He's going to be taking on Frank Butcher. He's in the locker room causing ruckus. He's ready for to destroy somebody or anybody who's been trying to get close to his DWL South American Championship belts. Speaking of South American Championship belts, Guan Boss and Faded Fox both were South American champions, and both have faced the wrath of CM Saint being the champion. CM Saint is a 2-time South American champion, and I know CM Saint right now must be smiling watching them two fight, not even focused on the man with the belt. Faded Fox getting ready for the Fox Cutter. Oh, and an overhand bash from Faded Fox, busting the face open of Guan Boss. I guess this is a lesson to anybody in the locker room. Stay away from Faded Fox's girlfriend. Adrian Blackwolf with the double team.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
And Faded Fox setting him up. Assassin's Kick.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
And Adrian Blackwolf just dragging Guan Boss. Guan Boss taking the L again, it seems. 1, to, oh no, Shaw is trying to save his friend right now, and look like Shaw is getting that little reverse DDT in, but now he just met the path of Faded Fox, and Faded Fox met him in the middle, eye to eye, as those ankles and those thighs hurt. And look at Adrian Blackwolf saying it's his turn, and Angelo Shaw beat Adrian Blackwolf once before, and that's how he became the DWL World Champion for the time he was. And right now, Adrian Blackwolf is delivering some justice of his own, and Guan Boss is back in the focus. Adrian Blackwolf is in his path, and look at Guan Boss. Guan Boss getting him some, finally delivering some pain, and he amped up. He's ready. Faded Fox is begging for the tag. Adrian Blackwolf can barely get himself to his feet. And look at that, go Guan Boss once again with that stalker-like stare. That's crazy. And Guan Boss. And Boss once again just lost in his own mind for a second. Lost in his thoughts, and I don't know if he took himself back to last week for a moment, and now all of a sudden that pain is starting to build back up as he's about to stack problems on problems for the body of Adrian Blackwolf. And ooh, once again to the face, and then he about to add a little extra with it with that kick. Adrian Blackwolf is on the ground now. Guan Boss is just soaking in that energy, and I don't know where he's going at in his head, but I know he's taking himself somewhere, and Adrian Blackwolf taking advantage of that, putting him against the turnbuckles. Shades of last week. Shades of last week. Blackwolf is about to do it. Guan Boss is trying to get out of there, and there go the body of Guan Boss on the ground, face down, and he's trying to get back up.
This is exactly how he drew this one up.
And we got to see him Saint giving some credit to Guan Boss and his fantastic moves, but it didn't work for him tonight because that assassin's kick just got the best of him. And once again, Angelo Shaw saving his skin, and Angelo Shaw delivering some to my boy Adrian Blackwolf.
He's in a tough spot here, Corey.
But back to CM Say giving a compliment to Guan Boss, saying he likes his moves. That's all. Everything else about the man is crap. Strong words from CM Saint, but I wonder what he has to say for Frank Butcher tonight, the newest signee to DWL, who I've been heard a lot of rumblings about, been ready to get his hands on a man that is not a Saint. And ooh, Guan Boss getting him a little bit of that payback. And it seemed like Boss has got Fox on the mind, not even worried about tagging, which I feel right now is a perfect time to tag. But Guan Boss is in that psychotic-like stare, staring into the eyes of Faded Fox.